We do UPI payments, but if we make any of the 8 mistakes as shown in this video, then our bank account could be empty in just a few seconds. Hi, I am Nilesh Bodhi and today we are going to see the 8 mistakes that could empty our bank account in seconds. What does these figures tell us? We can see that the total value of financial frauds in India from financial year 2015-2016 to 2018-19 is 1,55,342.71 crores, whereas the amounts of fraud that has been reported for the financial year 2019-2020 is only a whopping worth over rupees 185,644.0 crores. As per the annual report by RBI, the value of the frauds for financial year 2019-20 is 1.8 lakh crore. Alone had single-handedly outperformed the last 4 years total value of 1.55 lakh crore. The bank frauds in India have created the top and broken all the previous records during the financial year 2019-20. Financial frauds in India is a threat as well as a challenge to the Indian banking regulator, that is the RBI. The Reserve Bank of India has been continuously fighting with these threats and challenges by implementing different policies and procedures. The first kind of fraud is the request money fraud, wherein the fraudster will reply to ads for sale on social media like Facebook, Quicker, OLX and Sulekha. And once they have done that, they will approach the people who have posted sales advertisements claiming to be interested in purchasing their items. They may act as army personnel to win people's faith. They also claim to be using applications including GPay and others to make the payments. In the third step, they'll request you to activate the app and make a registration fee for the piece you have posted in the advertisement. The general prompts from the fraudsters will mostly be, you will receive the money after you pay, you have gotten the money, and so on. Once you follow their process, then the amount is deducted from your bank account when you click pay and input the PIN. So the process goes like this. You will receive the link for the UPI ID. You will verify the UPI of the person before making the payment, and you will enter your UPI PIN on the UPI PIN page only and never share it with anyone. That's what we said. But we share this with the fraudster. We check the SMS when the money is deducted. If there is a problem in the payment process, we have to get instant solution from the UPI app itself through UPI help. But we don't do that. And we realize this when the money is being getting deducted from our account, and that's how we lose the money by this method, which is the request money fraud. How to secure your account from such request money frauds? Let us see that. Always make sure that you request money only from those who you knew very well and not from unknown persons. Do not fall into traps of requesting money or paying a minimal amount in order to receive a huge sum, because there is no such thing as huge sum. It's a trap. You do not need to send money or share any additional details other than your contact number with anybody in order to receive money. Never respond to calls or messages claiming to be representatives of any e-commerce platform. Look out for customer support representatives only to the official platforms and nowhere else. That's how you can secure your account. The second type of scam is the OTP or UPI related scam. In this, the fraudster install UPI application. He'll send SMS to victim's phone and ask the victim to send it to a specific number. The victim will send this message to the UPI. Fraudster gets UPI linked victim account details to install UPI application. Fraudster asks the victim for card details and OTP. Once he has received this, he'll set the MPIN. And once he has set the MPIN, he will very easily transfer the amount to his own account, that is the fraudster's account. And then the money will go out from your account within seconds. And that's how you are gone. You have been scammed. You have been looted by the fraudster. So what to do? Means how to secure your account from such OTP or UPI PIN related scams. First, you should never share your OTP or UPI PIN with anyone. That's the first thing. When you make a transaction through any UPI application, banks send you an OTP to prove your identity and authenticate the transaction. And this OTP comes only to you. So you should never share this with anyone. Hence, you should never ever share such information with anybody, as it is a proof of your identity to the bank or the payment application and not the fraudster who is going to loot you. The third type of scam is the phishing scam. What happens in this? The attacker distributes emails with malicious attachments to the targeted users. Okay. it can be in the form of PDF, in a Word document, in an Excel sheet, or something to click on basically. So you just fails to understand the social engineering trick and open the malicious attachment sent by the attacker. The targeted users basically, when they click it, the target system is exploited. That is which is the compromised system which the targets are using. RAT is installed on this particular target system. RAT is the system basically for getting all your data. RAT is used to gain access to additional systems onto the network, that is the internal network which the target is using. Data is stolen from the compromised machine, which is from the internal networks by the attacker, and once the data is there with it, the data is exfiltrated to the attacker in a stealthy manner. Once you have all the data, he can do anything with your data, and that's how you are getting scammed or looted via the phishing emails. Okay, so how to secure your account from such phishing scams? First, don't click on any link to receive or make payment unless you have initiated any such transaction through your UPI app. To help users from falling prey to such scams, various mobile payment applications send continuous reminders to their users stating that the application would never ask a user to click on any link to make receive payment unless initiated by the user himself or herself. The fourth one is the phishing scam. So what is phishing? Phishing is social engineering technique where fraudsters try to seek your personal information like the account number, net banking password, ATM pin, OTP, card expiry date, CCV, etc. through a phone call. So first, the fraudster obtains legitimate user information on the dark web. In the second step, the fraudster will call the victim and pretend to be an official from a bank or a government agency. In the third step, the fraudster convinces the victim that there is an urgent need to transfer the funds, and the victim logs into their bank account and the fraudster is guiding him. The fraudster dictates instruction to the user on the details of the transfer, that is the payee, amount, etc. And then finally the victim completes the transfer. Once the transfer is complete, done and dusted, your money is gone. So how to identify phishing? A phone call about the suspicious activity in a credit card account, bank account or other financial services. A call asking to share personal information like bank account number or transfer money. The person doing phishing can use a caller ID spoofing that will show valid source on your phone. For example, if let's say I am calling you as a fraudster and in your phone you may be having a phone which will verify the number. So it will show that I am a very legitimate person and it will validate my credentials. That's how you get targeted. So this is what you should do to avoid the phishing scams. With almost everybody working from home, a lot of people download various remote screen mirroring tools which can be connected to a user's mobile phone or a laptop through Wi-Fi connectivity. However, not all of these applications that user connects to their devices are safe. There are also certain unverified applications which when downloaded on a device have complete access to the details stored in the application and can take all the information from your phone and establish complete control of the device. Apart from these, the fraudster may also pose as bank representative and may ask you to download a third-party application for the purpose of verification. Once you believe that fraudster and download the suggested application, they can have complete control and access to your phone and can use their saved details in whatever way they wish to. So how do you secure your account from such remote screen mirroring frauds? First, although Google Play Store and Apple App Store contribute to their maximum in removing duplicate and false apps from their platforms, you may still come across an application or two that's unverified. Therefore, it is recommended that you download only the trusted, verified applications on your mobile phone. Also, before downloading any app, you must verify the name, developer, registered website and email address of the application properly. This is the only way via which you can secure your account. The sixth is the deceptive UPI handles. Fraudsters create many fake UPI handles containing the terms such as NPCI, BHIM or the like for users to trust them and use them. Looking at such government or bank associated terms, users find such pages or social media handles authentic and reveal their account details through a fake UPI app. And that's how the fraudsters take control and he takes away all your money. How to secure your account from such deceptive UPI handles? First, it is strictly prohibited that you do not post your account details or any related contact information on any social media platform. Second, even though you might post it for a brand to recognize, it is less likely that your motive could complete. Instead of the brand, it is more likely for a fraudster to come across your contact details using which they may contact you and misuse your information. Remember, every social media page or UPI handle that has a government related term is not authentic always. The seventh one is ATM card skimming. Okay, so what is skimming? Skimming means stealing debit card data by putting an illegal card reading device on an ATM. So what is the modus operandi over here? First, the skimmer is a device designed to look like and replace the card insertion slot at an ATM. The skimmers have circuitry that read and store the data on the magnetic strip of an ATM card even as the ATM processes the same data. Typically, fraudsters also install pinhole cameras in suspicious places like the top of the cash dispenser or just above the keyboard to steal the pin for the card. Days after installation, criminals recover the skimming machines and cameras and collect the stolen data and decode the pin for a card. Using stolen data, criminals clone ATM cards and use it. So what are the ways to prevent it? Prevention of skimming is possible with: first, the alertness of people who load cash in ATMs and bank officials who can spot any illegal devices planted in ATMs. Second, posing guards at ATMs. Third, installing machines that do not facilitate installation of cameras and skimmers. And lastly, use of new high security bank cards that have facilities against theft of data through skimming. So that's how you can take care of your card skimming. And the last and the eighth one is the SIM swap or the SIM cloning. So in this, the attacker collects data on victim through social media, phishing, etc. Then the thief calls phone service provider, impersonates the victim. The thief tricks the carrier into switching victim's mobile number to SIM card on the thief's phone itself. Lastly, now the thief gets the incoming calls and text messages meant for the victim, including account access codes. He takes all the advantage and does whatever he wishes to do. That's how the SIM swap or SIM cloning affects people like us. And we are having the frauds. So steps to limit chances of SIM swap attack. First, keep your software updated, including the antivirus and the OS on your phone. Restrict information and show caution with regards to social media. Never open suspicious links or attachments received by email or text messages. Do not reply to suspicious emails or engage over the phone with callers that request your personal information. Update your passwords regularly. Buy from trusted sources only. Check the ratings of individual sellers. Download apps only from official providers and always read the app's permission. When possible, do not associate your phone number with sensitive online accounts. Set up your own PIN to restrict access to the SIM card. Do not share this PIN with anyone. And lastly, frequently check your financial statement so you know what exactly is going in your account. That's how you can prevent your SIM swap or SIM cloning frauds. So what do we conclude from this? That the hacker's goal is to steal your credentials, persuade you to divulge sensitive information, convince you into giving up control of your computer or mobile device, entice you to click a suspicious link, lure you into visiting a malicious website, and scare you into volunteering personal information. One of the best ways to avoid falling prey to any frauds or scams is to stay away from strangers who may get in touch with you and ask for your confidential information. Hence, staying away from strangers will keep you safe in all respects. Simply do not respond to SMSs with unverified links, calls from any bank representatives or the like, unless you have initiated such call with him. Individuals asking for your CVV, OTP or UPI PIN, etc. Any social media handle asking for your contact details, and stay away from any unverified applications. This is how we can control our things and we can stay away from frauds. If you have any goals like buying a car, home, children education, international holiday, retirement, etc., then get your free goal-based mutual fund portfolio by filling the data given in the link which is in the description. You can also open your free lifetime account for investment in mutual funds and fixed deposits using Asset Plus link given in the description. If you wish to stay updated on mutual funds, please join our Telegram channel. If you want us to maintain your mutual fund portfolio, then please call us on 7349701701. For Hindi viewers, this video is available in Hindi in our Hindi YouTube channel by the name Bachat Karo. So click on the link in the description to watch this video in Hindi. Also, please subscribe to our Hindi channel. That's all in this episode. Please take care and see you in the next video.